So man, I don't know. Got the mics. All right. Can you still see me though? Yeah, Oscar, you want to like scoot like that's like yeah. I'm gonna scoot a little bit. Yeah, that's better, huh? Right? Scoot a little. No, this one. All right, is that better? A lot better. Okay, cool. All right, young man. I'm gonna get straight into it, man. We think we can turn this a little down,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Will you mute the TV?
All right, man. I'm gonna get straight into it. I don't want to waste anyone's time, of course. My brother Milo, appreciate you having me come through again. Welcome back to another episode of the Real Me Real podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys are subscribed before we get into this video. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm your host, Rail. This is literally like our part 3 on the channel. So before we get into this, make sure you guys go stream the other two that we have right now. One inside the downtown store, and then the other one is in the studio. Both full episodes out right now. So make sure you guys go stream that. This is our part 3, Rail and Milo, man. Let's see, of course, always before we get into this episode, make sure you guys know if you guys are out there just listening, you guys can always tap into Spotify and Apple Podcasts for those who love to listen. Like I said, I always get a lot of people that come up to me and say, I love your podcast. I listen to it when I'm on the way to work or while I'm doing this, while I'm doing that. So make sure you guys go tune in. Those links are always in the description. Before, also, get yourself some clothing. Of course, we got merch at the Real Me Clothing, affordable clothing. We got hoodies, sweats, shirts, you name it, all for under $45. So, and besides that, make sure you guys are tuning in for everything else we've been doing. Yeah. And I think without further ado, of course, my special guest with me, nephew, Milo. We're back.
Yo, what's good, gang?
I'm chilling, man. How you feeling, brother? What's been going on lately? Talk to me.
Straight, bro. I'm just, just got off tour with Bravo.
Let's talk about that. I seen that. How's that been
just
going?
working. It's been good, bro. Just out supporting Bravo on his tour and shit.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of you guys together lately. So
I've been doing pop-ups in every city that he got. Pretty much all the
too, brother. That's hard too. Love that. We're gonna pull a picture of the truck right now. So what's been going on? So like, where's the first place that you guys went for the tour, or that you pulled up to?
Where did we go? Santa Ana.
Santa Ana. How was it?
Yeah, the OC. Santa Ana's always lit, man. Shout out to Santa Ana.
It was
go crazy.
Was that your first time, popping up at a show in Santa Ana before? Or with Bravo? Or you been out there before?
No, we do shows out there all the time. Santa Ana really turns up.
A lot of support out there.
Yeah, man. Santa Ana is the shit.
Okay. Also want
Santa Ana.
Hell yeah. I also want to talk about, I think the last time I did see you was Suede Day. Man, that was a beautiful event, man. One of the biggest. Talk about that. How'd that go?
That shit was cool, man. Just that shit was cool, man. Just keeping shit lit for my brother Suede.
Yes, sir.
It's like a yearly thing that we do with his family.
Okay.
Just keeping his memory alive and strong.
Man, when I tell y'all, there was people, bro, it was literally down the alley, full of people. We're gonna pull up the clips, man.
Yeah, like a couple.
That was
blocks,
fucking no, that was crazy, bro. And I pulled up kind of like, I think mid-afternoon, but I'm pretty sure it was like that damn near the rest of the day. But yeah, long live Suede for sure. Long live Suede. But back to the tour thing. Okay, so where else did you guys go? Santa Ana was the first one. I know you've been traveling like out of state. I think you went to Seattle, right?
Nah, not Seattle. We was in Portland.
How'd that go?
Portland's dope. Shout out to Portland. I fuck with Portland. Beautiful city. Good food. Very hospitable.
Good hospitality out there.
Yeah, Portland's cool, man. We had fun out there. They showed a lot of love for sure. I didn't do a pop-up in Portland though. That was a little bit too far.
Okay.
I just pulled up for the show and
Oh,
shit.
just to show love, right, with Bravo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you did also a pop up in AZ as well.
We did AZ,
Talk
we
about
did
that.
Denver,
How was the love out there in
and we
AZ?
did Utah.
Oh, yeah, and Denver and Utah.
Denver, Utah. Yeah. And then next week we're going to San Francisco.
And of course, that being said, you're from Northern California. How do you feel about that coming up? I mean, have you done anything like that in Northern California like that pop up?
Um, nah, that's gonna be my first one in Northern California, so it's gonna go crazy
I
for
think that's
sure.
gonna be insane.
Yeah, it's for sure gonna be crazy. I got my homegirl, little Kayla, hosting. We finna turn out, man. Have a good time.
Hell yeah, for sure. That's gonna be lit. When's that one?
That's on the 28th,
28th.
Saturday, September 28th.
Okay. And then since you've been doing like a lot of this traveling lately, and I know this is the new store, has that idea crossed your mind maybe sometime in the future opening a store in some of these places you've been traveling to lately and getting all this love from? Has that ever crossed your mind?
The next store is gonna be in New York, so pretty soon I'm gonna go start opening the new store in New York.
Fire.
Um, maybe the end of this year, beginning of next year.
Okay.
Just branch out to the East Coast. I feel like that's what's important, and
you're
that's
pretty-
like where the
yeah.
real fashion is at. Is New York for sure. Fashion Week, all that. So I gotta be out there. I gotta have my own presence out there.
Most definitely, of course. No, that's gonna be something, bro. Asaali store in New York.
Yeah, Asaali, New York, coming soon.
Fire. I can't wait for that, brother. That's gonna be hard. I mean, talking about stores and stuff, like, talk to me about the transition from, you on Melrose now, man. It's been a couple months. How's it been? How was the transition from moving from downtown LA to over here?
Cool, that's a good question.
Yeah. What's it been like?
It's been regular for real. I don't really notice it. Most of the sales are online, so the store is just like it's really been the same. Like all the artists pulling up,
Same love.
same love.
Yeah.
But we reaching like a different demographic out here. You know, every part of the city has like different people that stay there and shit. So we in West Hollywood now. This like a little bougie type area.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's
And
like
perfect location too, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like right here. You know what I'm saying? Around the corner. Good parking. Yeah, no, man, it's for sure. It's great. I love what you done with the place, man. It's beautiful, bro.
Fuck with it.
Hell yeah, man. And I got to kind of like not see the whole detail, but when I got tapped in with you, you were like getting the flooring in. So I kind of it was cool to be able to see you kind of like post, every day of the updates and seeing you like really taking this all the way. It's really something,
We
bro.
still not finished.
And
Like
you still not, yeah, you still got plans for
still
this?
got some shit we working on. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Once everything's done, I'm gonna do the grand opening.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Do you miss downtown LA at all? I know it's only been a couple months, but I mean, is the part of you that missed it? You were kind of there for a good minute.
Nah.
Nah.
Downtown LA is cool, man. Like
Yeah.
it's got some shit down there. Like I like the art district. Some good restaurants over there and some good shopping. But besides that, like downtown's trash, dirty. It's just like there's nothing really down there. It's too crowded, dirty, too much homeless people.
Yeah. Homeless. Yeah, I felt that.
I prefer it over here on the west side for sure.
I just meant I just thought maybe you had some type of attachment to it since it's kind of like where you kind of started at, or just it's one of your. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
We still have offices
Yeah,
downtown.
yeah.
So I'm still downtown working on projects here and there, but it's cool. I'm glad like what we were able to do downtown. No one really has done besides Desto.
Yeah.
You know, to
Great
like
history. Yeah.
to make like a streetwear brand downtown LA and be having like big artists pull up. It hasn't really been done before that I've seen. So that was cool.
Yeah. And it keeps going. Yeah. And then
But I
now,
know
yeah,
anywhere we go, it's gonna be motion.
it's gonna go up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Literally. Literally. And like even out of state too. It's crazy. Man.
yeah, that's a trip. When
I
I
think
go
they-
when I
yeah.
go out of state and
Yeah, how's
it's
that be
just
like when you're pulling up to Arizona and like people are over here just like, you know,
just
fucking with
pulling
your
up,
shit? Yeah, like,
and
what's
we
up?
making money. It's like damn,
Mhm.
we in a whole different city, whole different state, and we got fans out there, supporters just
Yeah.
pulling up, ready to cash out. Really, anywhere I want to go, I can just pull up, and niggas gonna start cashing out. So that's a crazy feeling. Like
Yeah.
that's definitely dope. And I'm trying to make that even bigger, you know. So that's why I definitely gotta start working on this next store and start branching out towards the East Coast and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I definitely want to do Europe
Wow.
and
Overseas.
Japan too.
Overseas with it.
Yeah, so that's like in the next few years, the near future type shit. Like that's my next goal. New York,
New York and Asaali.
maybe Miami,
Whoa.
London,
Whoa.
Tokyo. That's how I'm seeing it. So
Wow.
this is really just a start. I wanted to get this store solidified as like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the official flagship store and like make sure this
Like
store
this
is
is where they come
perfect.
through. Yeah. When you come to LA, this is yeah.
And so now that this is gonna be done, now I can just start working on other shit.
Move your direction to what's next.
Yeah, we're just always trying to build. It's always about the growth.
So
I can't
essentially
just
you
stay
see
in one place
you-
at this
Yeah.
forever.
So essentially you see Asaali all over the world.
For sure. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. You know, we're talking about opening stores. Man, what exactly does it take to open up your own store, man? I'm pretty sure there's people that watch this all the time and, you know, wonder like what it really takes to do something like that.
It just takes one step at a time, man. You just
Yeah.
gotta start small and build from there. I started in my garage, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, it didn't really take too much of a budget. It was just I'm starting with what I got and just trying to make it work. And that's all you can do. Just take it one step at a time and don't try to go in over your head.
Yeah.
You know, start slow and just make sure you're headed in the right direction and always just trying to make your shit better. Like I said, I started in a garage. I only had a couple designs, but I just kept pushing those designs, kept pushing them. And
You got to really visualize.
then I would try to come with another design. Just always, every day, just trying to figure out how I can make this bigger and better, trying to get it on more artists. But you can apply that to anything you do, man. It doesn't really matter if it's clothes or podcasting or, you know, you're making food or whatever you do. You just got to keep
Consistency.
pushing it and just try to
Yeah.
make it better every day. Consistency is key, bro. Consistency and hard work.
Yeah.
I had some talent. Like I knew I had some fly designs type shit, kind of. But that wasn't what was gonna carry me all the way to get to the store. It was cool for a viral moment and get some racks in my pocket, but it wasn't gonna really elevate the whole brand. Now it's like, you know, starting to become like a solidified brand
Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't happen overnight.
nah, it takes a lot of time. I say it takes like at least 2 years to really start a business and have it being profitable. So like a lot of people just want to start making money off their business right away.
I
They're
see a
like,
lot of people do that. They think they could just come out with a clothing brand like, oh, this is it. You know
this
what I
is
mean?
it. Now I'm about to get racks. They start doing the math in their head. They're like, I spent $1,000 on these t-shirts. I'm gonna sell them and I'm gonna get $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not. It's probably not gonna work out like that. Like most likely, it's not. Like you'll be lucky just to break even. But that's not bad if you broke even, or even if you got some of your money back.
Right.
Because a failure is just gonna teach you
You
what do you
learn
need
from
to
your yeah,
do
learn
to
from your mistakes.
make your shit better.
Mm-hmm.
If the shit's not selling, then you need better marketing, you need better design, you need better quality, you need something. So now you got to look at that shit, and from there you're gonna be able to grow. So the next time you drop, boom, you got better quality, better design, better marketing.
Yeah. You know, back to opening the stores. I want to say like, okay, what are some challenges you may face? You know, so someone that's watching that's trying to open a store. What are some challenges you may face trying to open a store? And then what advice can you give, you know, to someone that's trying to pursue or go down that lane? So now that you've been, of course, you opened a couple stores now. So that being said,
Challenges you're gonna like the rent,
okay,
uh, the moving cost,
yeah,
the cost of the employees. It's really the money. That's gonna be the challenge is the money. You're already trying to pay for your rent. You're trying to start a business so you can make money and stop working. So you don't have no money, no extra money to invest, but you have your time to invest. Like when I first started, I didn't take no days off, and I rarely do to this day. You got to work on the weekends. You know, when everyone else is out partying, spending their check, you taking that extra little money you could have spent at the club,
yep,
or even if it's only $40, and you somehow making that wiggle. How could you make it wiggle? Shit, you can go get a shirt DTG'd
got
for
to sacrifice.
$20. So you could pretty much make a t-shirt for $20 printed, and that could be an investment. Maybe it's not going to make you any profit, but it's going to be some promo. Maybe you make a viral design, post it on your Instagram, and now people are engaged. You're adding to your marketing value. So any time is money, and you know you can use your money to save you time, and you got to make your money work for you. You can't be investing, especially when you're down bad and you just barely scraping by. You can't just be spending your money on anything. Like you really got to budget that shit and make sure your money's working for you. So
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I'm learning to budget myself. So, 100% though, most definitely. And I mean, okay, so if someone had the, you know, someone starting out with a clothing brand, they have the decision to open like just to go with their first, like to open the first store. Do you think? I guess what I'm trying to ask is like, how long should someone wait till they're ready to do that? Like I know you said you started in your garage and stuff like that.
we'll see. I didn't. Online sales are really the best because online sales,
Yeah,
you don't have to pay an employee to be at the store. You
true
don't have
that.
to pay for security. You don't have to pay for overhead. You could really run that shit out of your backyard or out of a storage unit. So you got to start out slow. When I first opened my first store, it wasn't even a store.
Mm-hmm.
It was a spot for us to ship the orders because my entire garage and my entire house was filled with clothes. I waited until I had to, until I like the brand had grown from like a small part of half of my garage to my full garage, and then we started moving into the living room. And at that point, I was like, all right, we have to get a space. And
Came
I
to the
was
point where it
like,
was like, we gotta move.
the first spot was like 3,000 a month. I was like, all right, I'm looking at the budget. I don't remember what we were making back then. Maybe 20,000 on a good month, 10,000 on a regular month, I think back then.
Damn.
Maybe more.
How many years back was this?
Like almost 3 years ago.
Okay. Damn. Only 3 years. Damn.
So like 2.5 years ago. So I'm looking at the budget and shit. I'm like, damn, that's. But if we do make 20K, like we could take 3K out of that. It probably wouldn't hurt too bad. And I went for it. And at first it was still like, damn, I'm already paying 3K for my rent at my house. And then I got a car note. And then I got
it adds
bills.
up. It adds up.
So I was like,
not-
I was like, cause I wasn't used to having money like that just pouring in, you know, I always was hustling for my shit. So I was like, an extra 3K, damn, like I don't know if that's gonna be cool, like, but fuck it, like I have no choice. The whole house is filled with clothes.
That's
So
so
I
crazy.
just went for it. And then like for a long time, like I know when we first opened, shit did slow down. Like I said in our other interviews, there's like ups and downs with the business and shit. Like some days you're gonna be up, you're gonna make, you know, $5,000 in sales, and then you might go a week and there's no sales. So like when we first started up, I forget if we were doing what we were doing. But shit was slow. Shit was slow. I wasn't going to the store a lot, and I had my employees running it. And then I had to start getting creative, figuring out ways to get more people in the door and shit. And you know, when we first opened the store, there was times where I was like, "Damn, is this even worth it?"
So you had those conversations with yourself.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
But
I think that's important that you tell them that. Though,
I didn't.
You know what I mean?
didn't ever make like no excuses. I was
Right.
like, "Fuck, is it worth it?" I was like, "Well, I don't really got a choice. We already signed a 3-year lease on this shit. We got to make it wiggle." So then I'm like, I'll hit up one of the homies. Hey, let's do a pop up. I'll hit up, you know, I was hitting up anyone. Let's do a release party. Let's start getting people through the door.
That's
So
when you really started networking out.
Yeah, and that definitely helped for sure. So I'll just make it wiggle any way I could possibly do it, you know.
Okay, bet.
And the same thing, if the same shit happened here, I'll be like, shit, bro, we're doing release parties every weekend.
You gonna make it work no matter what. You know? That's what I respect about
I'd
you.
be calling you up like, bro, get over here and do a podcast.
Straight up,
Quick.
Rail.
We need some motion over here.
If it came down to it, huh?
Yeah, bro, you got great motion, but don't do no corny shit too. Like,
Of course.
you know,
Keep it authentic.
keep it authentic to the brand and shit for sure.
Hell yeah. All right, he's gonna plug the camera in for a second. I see you smoking right there. You know you smoking a blunt right there. I know I see you right there. You sitting down and you got a blunt. Let's be real. You didn't think I was gonna catch you doing that? Watching my podcast Faded, huh? You didn't think I know you was doing that shit? But nah, for real, if you is smoking, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, of course, our very proud sponsor, Black Owned Leaves. We're going all the way hard with them. 2024, we got all types of, we're smoking those all year. So we got natural, we got pina colada, we got, I was peach cobbler, pina colada. Clearly I'm smoking one right now. So that just tells you how far it is. But make sure you guys go get yourself some logs, of course. Tell them Rel sent you. Get yourself a pack at loudlogs.com. We're going to pop that up. Make sure you guys follow us. And tell them we'll get back to the episode. Oh, yeah. All right, this is like a personal question, Milo. I want to ask you, how does your family feel or react to your continuous success?
How does my family feel?
So I have some other follow-up questions.
I don't really have too much family for real.
Okay. Let's see. Because, you know, next question I was going to ask is like, I don't know, when people are usually in your position, you know, when you're on the come up, a lot of people start asking to maybe try to put them in position as well. And that's why I was going to ask on your upbringing and your journey, you know, how do you deal with that? Do you have people that maybe, I know you're not maybe family, but, you know, you got people that you maybe grew up with, maybe have certain relationships with that start saying, hey, like, I'm trying to be like you too. Like, you know, help me out.
That's cool. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Anyone that needs help, just reach out to me. I'm down.
Okay.
Just a lot of people don't know how to use it. Like, they just want a handout. That's the only thing. You got to be coming with something to the plate, you know?
Yeah.
I can't just, you know, I can't just make someone's whole brand for them. but I can lead them in the right direction.
True.
And I can't do the work. You know, I got too much work to do myself. So,
There's only a certain
but
amount
I
of
can
things you
tell
can
them
do.
what they need to do. Most people are not going to put in the work.
Yeah. And then I guess the question was like, oh, what's your opinion on bringing like friends into business with you? Because I don't know, I've heard stories like some people say it's good, some people say it's not good to mix business with your friendship, like trying to get into business with your friends. I don't know, or bringing them on your team. What's your
It
opinion on
can
that?
be because then, like, their personal shit can start to interfere with your work stuff. Like, say, like, you have a relationship with someone, you're friends with them, and then they're working for you, and they have like family shit going on. Well,
Yeah.
then you're gonna be emotionally like, all right, I need to help them, so I need to help them, like, give them time off. Whereas like a regular employee would be like,
I don't care about all that.
yeah, you gotta work. I mean, if it fucks up the business when
Yeah.
you know your employees can't come in, or so it. I can see where like mixing business and personal can sometimes not be the best
Okay. To a certain degree, right?
to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of people that are successful with that at the same time too.
Because I feel like me, I'm trying to bring like you know, say my boy DJ, like we're friends, so I'm like he helps me out. So like I always I like try like to make my friends like assets. You know, that my boy he helps manage me and stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like
And if y'all are on
yeah,
the same page, and you
yeah,
know,
they all want generally the best for me. That's why like you know.
if y'all are on the same page, and everyone has like a common goal, for sure, you know. But some people's goals are not the same as yours.
Don't
And, you
yeah, and
know,
I've been through that too. Yeah, so they're not perfect. So like, I'm saying they're not perfect, but I had some other people I tried bringing on along the way, and it just did not work out.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Some
So
people are just looking for an opportunity.
yeah,
They're not actually looking to like
really build something and
build something with
have what
you.
it takes. Yeah, to actually
Yeah.
like put something else
They're
first.
thinking about what's next or how they're gonna get to the next spot. And if that's the case, then like they might be cool as an employee for a little bit, but you know, then you got to let them go.
Yeah, you right, Milo. You right. Yeah, I guess just want to get your thoughts on that, man. You know, you got a lot of stuff going on, Milo, and you know, you're just on this continuous journey, and I just want to know, like, you know, certain along the way, certain things. I wanted to get your opinion on that. Yeah. Okay. This random question, Milo, but I've been seeing like you like to eat at good restaurants, man. I've been seeing that. So I was gonna say, what's your day? What do you be eating, Milo? Like, what do you eat?
I really didn't eat shit today. I was drinking last night.
Oh damn, brother, it's not good, man. You can't drink on an empty stomach. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good, man.
So
Don't want to do that.
I really didn't eat shit today. What do I normally eat?
Yeah. What's
Chicken and rice, fish and rice.
Did you say you eat healthy?
Yeah, I eat healthy.
Okay.
I eat organic.
Organic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only shop at Erewhon.
What's that for people that don't know?
Erewhon is just like a health food store in LA. I like Bristol Farms too.
Bristol Farms. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's a health food store in
No,
LA.
another one.
Yeah.
How long you been eating organically?
All my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like where I grew up,
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa.
Shout out Rosa, by the way. Shout out my cousin
It's
Troy
like,
too.
It's like in the country.
Yep.
You know, we had like a garden and
Farms and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That is right. Okay.
it's like my lifestyle. For sure.
Did you ever do anything like ever growing up around Petaluma?
Petaluma. I lived in Petaluma for like 6 months.
Yeah. So my grandma's at.
Yeah.
Shout out Northern Cal. And talking about that, you going up there pretty soon. San Francisco pop up, right? On the
Yeah,
what?
San
28th.
Francisco pop up. It's gonna be lit.
Make sure y'all pull up. I seen that you dropped the fall collection. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, new fall collection going crazy. Um, it's a big difference from like our last collections or any collections we really done. This is the first time we really branched out on the designs.
Yeah.
Just coming with like more cut and sew, more details into the garments, like and like the construction of the garments. And we went crazy on some of the designs too. Like it's a little bit of everything for everyone. I feel like.
I like the Letterman jacket. Fire. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you guys got a giveaway going on with that. Or something like that. Like, there's like some giveaway that you guys are going to be having, like, to win, enter to win.
Yeah,
The
we
jacket,
did it.
right?
We did a giveaway for the
Did you guys already
varsity
do it?
jacket. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So 3 people won a varsity jacket. We do a giveaway every collection.
Nice.
Just, give people an opportunity to get something that they wouldn't normally be able to get.
Were they local, the people that won?
Yeah, man, they was happy for sure.
Okay. And then, I know we talked about this before, Milo, but I want to talk about it again, like, collaboration. A lot of people watching this right now, they for sure probably want to collab with you. Like, let's talk about that, what it actually takes to actually have an Asaali collab.
I'm doing collabs with
I've
everyone.
seen that you posted one that you just, I think it's in the front.
Doing collabs with everyone. Come on, let's go. Run it. Hit me in the DM. Let's run the collab.
Yeah, I heard it from Milo.
But you gotta come correct.
Explain that. Explain that though, for real. Because I talked to Desto about this. He had a very like specific how he does collabs and what exactly he looks at when considering to do one. And I'm trying to get your take on it too, man. Like Asaali's, of course, one of the hottest brands out there right now, bro. And I know everyone's lined up and wants to collab. So I'm just trying to give me a little intake on what it actually really takes to have a collab with you.
What does it really take
What
to
it
do
really
a collab
takes.
with Asaali?
Yes. Come on. I know people are out here. They want to know. They got to know.
You just gotta bring something to the table. Whether it be promotion for the brand, designs, how is this, or money, like you could flat out pay me. How is this collab gonna benefit my brand? And it's vice versa. You're looking at how can I do a collab with Asaali to benefit your brand.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna benefit your brand, that's kind of selfish if it doesn't benefit my brand. So you have to think like, how are you
Two-way street, yeah.
and benefit my brand? So how you gonna come?
And
I charge $25,000 for a collab.
Cat's out the bag. 25 bands.
And that's really cheap. That's honestly super.
That's you being nice.
Super cheap.
Yeah.
Because like just for a collection, it might cost me $250,000. So what's $25,000 if I'm gonna drop a whole drop with you? It's nothing. It's like a little drop in the barrel, for real. Like if you're not ready to invest, like I spend $25,000 on stupid shit like just some socks,
Yeah.
just for to restock the socks or something, or like
Yeah.
restock some t-shirts. $25,000. So y'all want to do a collab with a big
So
brand?
that's really just asking the kind of like almost the bare minimum. At least be able to let me.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I'm not charging. I'll do collabs with anyone if it makes sense.
If it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
But for me to sit down, design the collab, manufacture all the shit, it's $25,000. So
Out the gate.
and I did it with 2 brands already, and they turned up off of it for sure, and they made their money back
Nice.
right away. Like niggas make plenty of money when I do a collab. Niggas making money.
It's definitely a smart investment.
So
For sure. Definitely a smart investment. Most definitely. So what's next up for the tour, man? I know you said San Fran, huh? At the Bravo or at the pop up?
That's for the pop up.
Pop up. So what's next for the tour that you're gonna go?
Um, the next tour. Oh, LA show.
LA
Next
show.
Bravo show is for the LA show.
Let me know. We can vlog that. I can get like a behind the scenes, day in life. We can do something like that. If you down, I don't know. I'm pretty sure like it's probably gonna happen, but like you finna drop like a winter collection too.
Hopefully, we'll see. I'm not in no rush to drop another collection, but I got a few collabs coming out. Desto Dub collab.
Yeah, well, can we look? Can you see another
That's
off lot
coming.
of cough syrup?
That's coming this winter.
Okay.
We got a full winter drop coming. Our biggest collection yet. So y'all stay on the lookout for that for sure.
Most definitely. One more question. How does it feel to be such a big inspiration to people and a voice for a lot of LA? How does that make you feel? Last question. Like, do you kind of take like a lot of weight on that? Do you really? I feel like, I don't know, Milo. I've talked to you a lot. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're self-aware. I think you're very, you're very focused and ambitious. And I think like there's a lot more to come. Like as soon as we sat down, you said, I'm thinking London, Tokyo, Miami, like sea life. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm just saying, with all that being said, like, is there a kind of weight on you that so many people look up to your brand and look at you like as being like kind of like the voice, or especially being an inspiration?
I don't really trip off of it, but I just try to give the fans what they want and shit. Like, I'm not trying to let the fans down. Like, I just try to keep feeding them what they want, for real. Just try to come harder, come better.
Yeah.
See how I can keep inspiring and just going bigger and better for the fans. So it's not really no pressure. But I'm definitely motivated to just keep this shit going.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fans. I love the fans, and I just want to do it for them in the long run. Like,
came a long way, and you still got so much more to, to come. You came a long way from just being in Rosa.
The fans will motivate me, to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hell yeah. Well, I want to say I appreciate you, Milo. I feel like this was a great episode once again. Of course, it's not our first time. That being said, make sure you guys go stream the first two that we did. We did one, of course, legendary episode inside the other store. And then we did the first one inside the home studio, to many more. And now, of course, we just did an episode live in the Melrose store while it's open.
The next one, New York.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're going to fly me out there on a PJ with you, Milo. I'll bring the stuff, the duffel bag. We on there. And we gonna do it. Honestly, we should keep it up. Like, I know, Milo, we're cool. We should like make a thing where like every time you open a store, we should do an interview, bro. Like, we should keep that like as like a thing that we do.
Let's do that
for sure. I think that definitely
come to one of the pop-ups or something too.
Yeah, let me know, Milo. I think it's time for us to get like another vlogging sometime soon too, as well. I've been seeing you doing a lot of things with traveling with the pop-ups and the shows and stuff like that. I'm gonna tap in with you, and then you always know I'm always with that, man. We can always film something.
Yeah, we could vlog the next pop-up.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do that for sure.
And when is it, by the way? I'm being serious.
I don't know when the next one down here will be, but the next one's out there in Frisco. Yeah.
Okay.
But you could slide out there, bro. It's like a 6-hour drive.
Easy call. See my cousin, huh? Go see Troy or something, huh?
Yeah. Fuck it.
I'm gonna tell Troy, I'm like, hey man, Milo said it's good. If you try and go see grandma real quick, we can make two birds with one stone. Send stuff to the fam and pull it to the pop-up.
Slide, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to you, Milo. I want to say appreciate you one more time, man. Make sure you guys go tune in to many more. Make sure you guys subscribe. Rel and Milo, we out of here.
All right, gang.
Fuck yeah, that was cool.